one-man game.
It's showtime, folks!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again. I'm here to talk wrestling, and we are still in the middle of Impact. The Lashley El Patron match is up next, but I had to stop midway because the Super X Cup is back, and I was just too excited. I was ready to talk about it. The X Cup is back. Well, before I get into that, I'd like to ask you to hit that thumbs up on this video for your boy. Hit that thumbs up, like this video if you like talking about wrestling. If you like wrestling videos, hit that thumbs up. But back into it, the X Division Cup is, not the X Division Cup, excuse me, the Super X Cup is back. It's under a different format than some of the previous X Cups, but I like this one. I'm pretty good with it. We have 8 competitors, and 8 competitors, only one can be at the top. And we have 4 first round matches, one of which already got kicked off, but the competitors are Sammy Guevara. I don't know much about him, but we're going to get to know him as the matches proceed. And he will be facing off against Drago. Sammy Guevara is representing Cuba, by the way. The next matchup we have is ACH versus Andrew Everett. And the next match after that is Ishimori. We saw him at the Slammiversary pay-per-view. He did a great job, and he will be facing off against Davey Richards. And that should be excellent, by the way. In the match that we saw tonight, it got kicked off tonight. Actually, the match was Desmond Xavier versus Idris Abraham. And before that match even took place, look, I thought they did an excellent job with the video packages, with the introspective video packages, so that we could get to know these guys. We hadn't known enough from Idris Abraham quite yet, and I thought his video package was great. He talked about how he wanted to win the X Division Cup, and I thought that was it for him. But we rolled in with Desmond Xavier's video package, and the thing that caught me was one of the first things he said was, "I've been wrestling for 5 years," and the first thing I said was, "What?" And I mean, you usually don't see guys wrestling for only 5 years with the moveset like that. Man, his moveset is advanced. And I mean, I guess wrestlers are just evolving from way back when you had to wrestle like tens of years in the territories or whatnot to get your big break and whatnot. But I mean, I think that's a really good thing. But to the match that they had, it was fantastic. It wasn't extremely long, but got just enough time. We opened up with a very nice chain sequence from Desmond Xavier. Had a tope from Idris Abraham to send us into the commercial break. And after the commercial break, we just had good action all the way to the end. And I mean, good in the match actually picked up into what the X Division is, which is warp speed. And I've been waiting on the match to kick up that high for a good little while, and that match picked up really fast, and we had a finish to where Desmond Xavier got to the top. He did his finisher, which is now known as the Final Flash, and to which he said in his promo after the match, and it was just a fantastic opening to the Super X Cup. Desmond Xavier with the victory. He will move on in the tournament. And I'm very excited about where this goes. I'm very excited to see where Impact takes this. And sometimes Impact gets away from things that were ideas that were traditionally great for them, and I always wonder why some things never get picked up. And one of those things was the X Cup. And I just imagine that this iteration of the X Cup will be fantastic with the names that we have going here, and I just cannot wait to see the result and who will win. As for my favorite, if I had to bet any kind of money on it, I would bet that Desmond Xavier would come out with the victory, and it would just be a fantastic moment. And whoever wins it is going to get a nice hefty push, and it will be a great moment for them. So that's it, and that's all. I cannot wait to see how this turns out, and I'm excited about the X Cup.